Oh, you can't hear it? What about now? Can you guys hear it now? Oh, you still can't hear it. Oh my gosh, my browser sounds have just been off this whole time. Whoa. That means you guys weren't able to hear poker sounds like 2 days ago either? Okay. Thank you so much, Rexy, for the 1,000 bits. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Alright, now can everybody hear everything? Okay, good. Can you hear me? Do I need to turn up my mic? I'll turn up my mic a little bit. Because I think I'm a little quiet. Okay, what about now? Okay, I think this is a little better. Okay, this should be working. Yeah, Disney Concert Hall feels. Exactly. Okay. If I fail the challenge, we're turning into this guy up here. We can even do our makeup a little bit like that. Because I don't have the mask. We'll see how it works out. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, cool. That's you after a dozen Krispy Kremes? Yeah, I don't really have green makeup, but I do have brown. You'll need to get a lot of weight to pull that off. Well, trust me. I mean, this summer has all been about bulking. I mean, it hasn't really. I don't even know what's going on right now with my schedule and stuff. Alright, obviously when I actually start, we'll have the gamble. We have not yet started. I'm still doing warm-up. Oh, we have an inflatable costume. You're not ready for this. Oh, what the hell? What the helly? Do you see that costume behind me? So yeah, I have to make about 84 points. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And our mouse settings are correct. Yeah, the camo sleeping bag is actually a Jabba the Hutt costume. Exactly. Okay, my DPI is very fast again. Oh, that's so slow. I wish there was a setting in between too fast and too slow. I don't know what he is called, but he's like a little gremlin. Like I said, there's no Andrea here. So... we don't have our at-home little gremlin. Unfortunately. Oh. Catsko can be the gremlin. I also have no Catsko here. Wait, I'm in check. Yeah, he could have played the part. Yoink, yoink, and yoink. I love this. And then I love this. Okay. Yeah, my ankles have been feeling really good the last couple of days, I'm not gonna lie. Bum, 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 bum. Man, Star Wars music is so good. Oh, okay, yoink. I have done nothing to my ankles. Katsko has done everything to my ankles. Nothing to do with me. I misclicked that. Ferrari does actually own a fashion brand. Yeah, they've been... honestly, their fashion brand has been doing way better than any of their races this past year. But Ferrari launched their... or like relaunched their fashion brand recently. I think earlier this year, quite literally earlier this year. Okay, mods, let's set a prediction for 2 hours. Actually... let's do 90 minutes. 2 hours seems like a long period of time. I have faith that I can do it in 2 hours. So, let's do it in 90 minutes. 90 minutes. Is 90 minutes crazy? 90 minutes might be crazy. Okay, how about until 7? Until 7 p.m. Well, I wouldn't say not winning is a failure, but I would say Ferrari's current season definitely classifies a little bit as a season. Like, would anybody say that Ferrari's current season is going great? Yeah, there's also a Magnus match going on against Parham. Sure, but Le Mans is different. And that's okay. Alright, mods. We got until 7 p.m. to hit 2,500. We're starting out at, starting out at 2416. And if we don't hit 2,500, we're gonna have to turn ourselves into this guy. That will be the challenge. Okay. Yeah, I can set it. It's alright. If we have no other mods here, it's fine. Thank you so much, Olive, for the Prime. Welcome to the pool party. Thank you, thank you. What is your incentive for me to win here? I don't know. Great question. That's a wonderful question, actually. Okay. Here, will Nemo reach 2,500 before 7 p.m. Eastern? Yes? No. Here you guys go. Good luck. I don't know. Alright, let's get started. Yeah, hopefully Hamilton is not too depressed that he actually leaves, but he's in here for like a 2-year contract anyways, right? So surely, 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 next year will be Ferrari's year. Surely. There's no way next year is not Ferrari's year. Okay, thank you for believing in me, chat. I mean, he's what, 45? He's fine. He's still got plenty of racing left in him. Surely. Okay, 40 is not even 45. See? He's young. He's got time. He's got time. I am so slow right now. Oh my gosh. I forgot there's checkmate. Exactly, Hoyman. Exactly. Yeah, Alonso's 44. Lewis has this for next year. I mean, Charles is also doing decent, so. I think McLaren is fine. I don't actually know that much about McLaren, honestly. I mostly followed their academy team for Bianca, and then I guess she got dropped, I don't know. And now she's no longer a McLaren, and now I have, like, watched zero. Or, like, cared zero, rather. But, hypothetically, I rather like McLaren cars, just in a nutshell. I don't know who this is a punishment for, honestly, but we have a JABBA costume ready to go, so... Oh, I might get checkmated here. Up a queen. At that. Let's try to not get checkmated. I don't know. There is a regulation for that. So academy is max 2 years? Even if the team, like, wants to keep you? I agree she wasn't that successful with McLaren. But she was on the, like, she was in vogue. You know? From a marketing standpoint, Bianca being on McLaren worked. It got me to start following McLaren a lot more than I would have otherwise. No, I lost my queen! Oh yeah, she got canceled by Formula 1 Twitter. I kind of forgot about that too. Ooh! I don't know where my king is going, but I don't like where it's going. Let's try to play faster. Oh no, I messed up. I could have probably won this game if I just moved my king a little over. Okay. It is 50-50 right now, guys. Put your points where your words are. Oh, also hand heart for Pajama Llama. But there's some really, really, really good, like, drivers out there. I also have a friend who drives not in Formula 1, or sorry, not in any of the F, whatever that series is called, but drives something else. I can't remember it now. But I've always found race car or racing. No, not IndyCar. I think she's in Japan. Really fascinating. The Fs. No, also not endurance. Okay, I've never been a big fan of endurance sports. Like, it's great, congratulations that you can endure, but why do it slow when you can do it fast? That's always been my theory, which is why I've also never, like, really cared that much about marathons. Like, it's really, really, really cool that people are able to physically run a marathon and stuff like that. But I've always been of the mindset, like, okay, look, sure, congrats, you can do this, but yeah, like, why would you do it in classical time control when you can just do watching is enduring too? Exactly. Why not just do it fast? I just never really understand longer time control things, I think. I just don't get it. I've just never really gotten it. So anyways, there's like that once race in the desert. That's always a big deal. And it's a lot of like independent teams or something. And I've always been like, wow, that's really cool. However, yeah, the Dakar rally. I think that's what it is. I've always found it interesting, and I'll like tune in, but it's like, okay, well, yeah, it's effectively Mad Max. I'm disappointed that nobody really goes the full way and then... But like, I'm not buying a car because it was able to drive for 24 hours through the desert. When am I going to drive a car for 24 hours through the desert? Like, please. I do not want to drive a car forever for 24 hours through the desert. If I end up in that spot, something has already gone wrong with my life. You know? Like, I really am okay. Okay. Regardless of your gender, what guy is driving a car for 24 hours through the desert? I would love to know. Please. But like, regardless of your gender, I don't care what your gender is. Yeah, you're gonna go drive a car for 24 hours through the desert at some point in your life? If you ever do, please send pictures. Nah, I would really, really love to see it. Like, I just don't understand. Like, I get it. I get that sometimes people would want to do this, but I still... Anyways. I have no choice. Alright, fine. Have fun driving your car for 24 hours through the desert, guys. Enjoy. I have a really cute checkmate here if he lets me do it. It's looking like he might actually let me... Oh, he didn't let me do it. Sad. Well, the meaning of life is 42. So, we already have the answer to that. Any other questions? Oh no! I'm playing so slow. Oh no. Somehow I won with 1 second left on the clock. 0.1 seconds left on the clock, sorry. 0.1 seconds. Whew! I'll take it. Well, if you live in the desert, I hope that you don't drive for 24 hours in the desert at some point. That doesn't seem fun, personally. But hey, I don't know. Maybe some people find that fun. I like driving really fast. I don't really like driving for a really long time. That is what I will say. Fast cars. Sure, okay, it is fast. I just don't want it to be long. Like, I really do not need it to be 24 hours. Doing it for, like, 2 hours seems like a great time. Doing it for past 2 hours, I feel like I get the idea, okay? I get it. Like, I understand. At that point, after 2 hours, alright. I prefer Ferrari. I'm a big Ferrari fan. But honestly, my favorite car, well, I don't know if it's my favorite car, but the Koenigseggs are definitely my favorite cars. Like, or the coolest cars, I should say. The dream is to one day own a Koenigsegg sedan. For absolutely no reason at all. Just so I can do exactly what everybody else is doing on my way to the grocery store. There is a Koenigsegg sedan. I'm pretty sure, I'm like 90% sure there's a Koenigsegg sedan. Yeah, I don't know about a Koenigsegg's SUV, honestly. Oh, it's a 4-seater, but not a sedan? Oh, alright. Well, I still want that one. What's the difference? If it has 4 seats, but only 2 doors. Does that still not make it a sedan? I guess if you have one extra really large, still a coupe. Wow. Open positions at Koenigsegg. They're currently hiring a CNC/CAM technician and a junior embedded developer, in case anybody cares about applying for a job at Koenigsegg. Yeah, sedans have 4 doors. But they do have a 4-seater. Oh. But yeah, they look sick. Do I know how to do that? No, I don't know how to do any of that. I'm good. Oh, that's true. Yeah, for sure, Viet. I mean, if I was realistically ever... Well, I don't know. I kind of do like driving myself sometimes. But I definitely... Like I've said, if I have to drive for more than 2 hours, I get the point. Like, I don't want to drive more than 2 hours. 2 hours is like my limit. And then I just get bored. Maybe they like chess. I can get a free Koenigsegg. That would be sick. Let's start a little lower, perhaps. Maybe we can start with a Porsche or something. Cosplaying as a JABBA. Also, racism is so last century, bro. Haven't you heard? It's a new era. Oh, I think I have checkmate. Nice. No, we don't have mods, but that's okay. You guys can make fun of him for saying that. This is also sadly kind of true by Continental, but hey, at least beauty standards have become a little bit more welcoming than they were in the 90s. So we'll go with that. Racism definitely exists, but I do feel like beauty standards have improved. It's no longer always the same models. I think beauty standards and racism are a little different. Pile on those reports, chat. Yeah, beauty standards are always going to depend on where. Makes sense, right? Because it's a beauty standard. Get it? What if you're equally racist to everybody? Well, then you're just racist. That reminds me, every time somebody brings that up, that just reminds me of Gotham's chat. When he told them to stop being mean to women. And his chat was like, alright, we'll be mean to everybody. Classic. Alright, another little checkmate. And you're just a hater, I guess. Fair enough. $2,500 by 7, and if I fail. Okay, weird way to give me 8 points, but I'll take it. Free points are free points. I'll take 8 points when I can get them. Hmm. No, this is okay. This is alright. I would love to not have to deal with this. So let's play that, actually. And then looking for opportunities to sack. Unfortunately, there are no opportunities to sack. In fact, my opponent is the one with the opportunities to sack. Ah! Didn't have it clicked. It's alright. Maybe it's alright, maybe it's not alright. Let's find out! I don't think I have checkmate, unfortunately. If this horsey wasn't here, I would. So how do we make this horsey disappear? See? That's how you think about tactics. If your opponent has a piece... Oh no, that was a bad move. Well, I'm still end up a piece, so it's actually okay. But I should have defended with the knight. Because now I have checkmate. One of the keys, one of the tricks to finding tactics is being like, oh, what do I want to do? Okay, how's my opponent stopping that? And then you can think like, oh, how do I, you know, get my opponent to stop me from doing that? And that's just literally how you think about chess moves. It's really not that complicated. You think about what you want to do. You think about what your opponent wants to do. If your opponent's stopping what you want to do, think about how you can stop your opponent from doing what they want to do, which is them stopping what you want to do. Right? Easy. That's literally like 90% of chess. Simple. Hey, Ulan, hope you're well. Five head. Yeah, at the end of the day, just win. That's my strategy. That should always be your strategy, too. You know what? I kind of don't want to play this game anymore. I'm just gonna draw. Yeah, I mean, it's really not that hard when you think about it. So a lot of people really overcomplicate chess, but at the end of the day, it is like a turn-based game for a reason. It plays like a turn-based game. If you approach it like it's a turn-based game, all of a sudden a lot of things make a lot more sense. Yeah, people overcomplicate everything. Just win, bro. I've played so much Baldur's Gate. Got to like Act 3 or something. I'm sad I never finished it, but it was fun. I do not have time to finish it. Yes, you're really just trying to be as effective on your one move as you possibly can. Sums it up. Oh. What about this pin? Yeah, I played so much and still not finished. The classic. Oh. Oh no, but if he takes that, I can't even play this. But maybe he just doesn't see it. Haha, he did not see it. Oh my gasp. Okay, they didn't see that either. I'm seeing so many more tactics than my opponent is. But my position kind of sucks. Yes! Another easy flag. Okay, we're on our way to 2,500. I'll take it. If you don't want to be tilted, then just don't lose. Exactly. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Best strategy out there. If you don't lose, you can't lose rating either. This is not great. It's actually maybe not that bad. Oh, it's not great. Oh, shoot. Oh, wait, it's defended now. Okay, nice. Now, oh. I was so excited about the potential of long castling and I forgot about this. Well, this now sucks. Oh, my rook. Alon is sabotaging me. My bottle cap. Love cinematic music. Well, if he pushes, he actually solves my double pawn problem, so we'll get a free pawn here. And then maybe go here. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Hope you feel better. Oh no, did I mess up? Maybe. So here... No, I'm just gonna take this. Oh, I could have maybe taken this. But what if I take with the rook? Is he going for a draw? Oh, he's not going for a draw. Interesting. If I were him, I would have gone for the draw. Oh, I guess he's up on time. Darn. Darn. Unfortunate. I was trying to trick him so I would be able to push the c-pawn and then hope he blunders checkmate and won by moving his king back, but he did not, so... It is what it is. Let's make this an ugly shade of brown. Chat's rooting for me to lose, huh? I see how it is. I see how it is. This is defended. If he takes this, I have this checkmate. Another nice little checkmate. It was 24-13, bro. Or like 2416. That was 84 points away from 2500. I am still 53 points away from 2500. For your information. I should have played this first. Oh, that doesn't really do anything. Oh well. There's no way they sack, right? I don't think they would sack. They have to take with the bishop. Or not. Okay. Defend. Oh, I tricked myself. No, I baited myself so bad. Okay, people run. We can run. I don't know. Okay, now we can take this. Okay, nice, nice, nice. We just gotta not get checkmated. Just gotta not get checkmated. I'm trying damn hard to not get checkmated. Honestly. Proving a little more difficult than I thought. Whew! That was a little close. Oh, by the way, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you're coming over to Twitch. I'm reading chat on Twitch. We stay winning! Ooh, I like my position a lot. I don't know what my knight is doing on b6, but it looks cool, and that's what matters the most. Is this not en passant? This en passant feels very forced. Oh, I had this with a check first. Excuse me, Game of Thrones soundtrack. Ban him. What the heck? Don't ever confuse Star Wars with Game of Thrones. Potentially mega. Maybe. But I am trying very hard to not fail, as you can tell. It's actually going pretty well right now. Oh, I missed... Oh, no, I didn't have this. Yeah, lifetime ban. The blasphemy. How dare you? Humph. Oh? We have checkmate. So many pretty checkmates today, actually. My opponents are just gifting me checkmates. Row after row. Alright, now I can castle kingside. Oh, I forgot. But that's okay. It's a pawn for a pawn, right? Pawn for a little... pawn for a little more than a pawn. I say a lot of things with a British accent. Water. No, I don't say water with a British accent. Tomato. Potato. Okay, so I'm trying to take this. And then I can go here with a check. And then I can push this. Water. Tomato, tomato. Water. I don't know. I only really use the A sound as like a British A. Everything else is pretty American. Aluminium. Well, my TPI just changed in the middle of this game. What the heck? Oh, free rook. Very generous, very generous. Literally DPI roulette. Easy peasy. Is it not aluminium? But also there's like a million different accents in Britain itself. Every now and then I'll listen to like some niche rap. And I will be, or like specifically UK. Like there's a lot of like UK drill and stuff and I'm just there like, wow, I have no idea what you're saying. Like allegedly we both speak the same language, but allegedly. I misclicked. Is Shrek supposed to be British? Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Really? Oh damn, I don't think I knew that. Scottish specifically, huh? Interesting. Learning something new every day. I don't know who Austin Powers is, so... Or what Austin Powers is. I have no idea what that is. Since I don't know who Johnny Bravo is, I'm gonna say probably Sailor Moon. Well, you gotta remember, on top of being forced to play chess every day growing up as a kid, I also was not allowed to watch TV. So my knowledge of pop culture from before, like, the 2020s is very limited. No, I have no idea who Dr. Evil is. Yeah, I have no idea who Mike Myers is, but good to know. Good to know. Thank you for the pop culture knowledge. I do know Labubus. I am familiar with 2020s pop culture. Yes. I do know what Shrek is. I don't know who the voice actor is. I mean, of Canadian actors and stuff, I definitely know, like, Ryan Gosling and Ryan Reynolds. And that's probably about it. I have seen the pocket-sized Labubus. Those are so cute. I have no idea who Jim Carrey is. Hayden Christensen is Canadian? Oh yeah, I think I know this. But he's actually not a very good actor, so... I've never watched The Grinch. Like, I know about it because I've read Dr. Seuss. Oh yeah, we have Celine Dion and Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber's Canadian. Yeah, but if it's from, like I said, I wasn't allowed social media or TV, so if it wasn't from the 2020s, at a time when I actually had access to social media and TV, I probably don't know who they are. Oh yeah, we've got XQC. Don't forget XQC. I did learn about Alanis. I did learn about Alanis. Oh, we got Drake. We have Drake. Pokimane is Canadian. So is Janet. So are a lot of the streamers. Toast, this guy's Toast is Canadian. I don't know who Michael J. Fox is, but I do love Pamela. Pamela has Finnish roots as well? That's actually so cool. Keanu's Canadian? I didn't know that. It's true on culture. I don't know who Shania Twain is. Unfortunately. Oh, 10Z is Canadian? That would make sense. A lot of the gamers are Canadian, like the gaming streamers. I just don't know pop culture references. Like, I basically just never grew up with pop culture references, especially not North American pop culture. But I do know most of the Eurovision winners. From like 2006 onwards. Yeah, no? Hey, I like Eurovision, okay? I think Eurovision's fun. It's very my vibe. I love campy stuff. Yeah, I love Alexander Rybak. I'm in love with a fairy tale. Well, I mean, I don't even really know how it goes. But yeah, I love that one. I was not a fan of Lordi. Did not like that German singer who won again. Oh no, I didn't even get this pawn. Sad. Oh, I don't remember Epic Sax Guy, but I know about Epic Sax Guy. Bum, 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 bum. The Squirtle meme, that's the Epic Sax Guy. Yeah, it's Eurovision's a European Song Contest. That's like every year. There's a winner from, I think, last year. His name is Nemo. Their name was Nemo, which is actually kind of cool. It is not really like American Idol, no. It's a lot more political than American Idol. It's got a lot of countries not voting for each other, or like voting for each other because of certain reasons. Let's just say the UK always ends up dead last. Like, it's not really supposed to be political, but it comes with a fair amount of drama. But like, not in a, we're gonna, yeah. It's very European. It is very European. Not always, but bottom 3's the default for the UK, yeah. It's very funny. It's a lot of fun to watch, really. If you don't, even if you're not, it's a lot more fun when you're actually European, I have to admit. A lot more fun when you're actually European. Yeah, Finland 2006 was crazy. I mean, Lordi winning was insane. Insane news. Like, everyone in Finland was so happy about it, because Finland never wins anything. But they had a really interesting song this year. I won't get into the details. Yeah. Yeah, well, Germany has one with Loretta? I can't remember her name now. Ich komme. UK just sends shit songs. Yeah, I don't... Look, I'm not gonna say that UK has the best song list, but I also don't think they have the worst, and they still somehow default on the bottom 3. I do watch it every single year. I can name you basically every single song. From maybe not last year, but we watch it on stream together whenever it comes around. Yeah, I'm a pretty dedicated. You're Lena. Her name's Lena. Thank you. I don't know why I thought Loretta. The Satellite song or something? Did not like that one. It's all original songs. But to be fair, while I say it's all original songs, San Marino sent in the guy who sang "Can You Blow My Whistle, Baby, Whistle, Baby, Let Me Know." They sent that guy one of the years. So I don't really know exactly how it works, because as it turns out, your artist apparently doesn't actually need to be from your country, so I have no idea. Yeah, there was a watch party here in April for this year's Eurovision, which I can't remember who won. But ABBA was like the 1970 whatever winners. That's like, yeah. I think Flo Rida represented San Marino. I can't remember if it was Flo Rida or somebody else. 1974, thank you. But yes, I know my Eurovision. They won with Waterloo, I believe. Could be wrong. Celine Dion won for Switzerland one year. Canada is definitely not in Eurovision, but they had Australia one year, no? I'm pretty sure they had Australia not too long ago. I can't remember if they had Australia, like, more recently, but they've had Australia every single year. Several years now? Yeah, they've had Australia. For whatever reason. I guess it's Eurovision and Australia. But to be fair, there are some countries that are not always technically considered Europe that are in it, so it's like I don't at this point I don't really care. Like, is Israel considered Europe? I don't know. So anyways, they have a lot of countries in it. Yeah. There's also, well, there's countries like Azerbaijan, which is perhaps a bit more European, but once again, a little on the like not sure side. I believe Turkey's also in it. So anyways, they're such big fans of Eurovision. Oh, I love that. But like where you actually draw the borders for Eurovision is not entirely clear. I don't know who gets to make the final decision for Eurovision. But yeah, anyways. Ah. Is it actually the Rothschilds? No! That's fair. It's all members of the European Broadcasting Union? Okay, interesting. I don't really know. But apparently like the whole point of Eurovision was to show how strong like TV had gotten back in 1974 or whatever. Where they were like, look, we can broadcast color TV now. So but it's like a fun event. I really like Eurovision. There are some really great songs, and you find some really amazing genres. We need something like that in the Americas? Yeah, I agree. It would be really fun. It would be crazy if Australia won Eurovision and everyone had to fly to Australia for Eurovision. That would be very ironic. They had Eurovision once in the US? Oh, I didn't know that. Cool. How did that go? Yeah, I mean, sometimes the Eurovision song is an absolute winner, is an absolute banger, and sometimes it can be a little political. Like, there was the Dutch guy who got, kicked out of Eurovision. In a year that he very likely could have won. And then I think the winning song from Switzerland was, like, good, but I don't know if it was necessarily a winning song, you know? I do think it was good. But anyways. All the Balkan countries vote for each other. This is feeling like some German... They don't vote for us. Vibes coming in. No, it's alright. I respect it. All the Scandinavian countries vote for each other. So... It very much, like, is a conspiracy theory, but... It's true. A lot, like Denmark, Sweden, Finland, Norway always vote for each other. Yeah. It ends up being fairly political, like I've mentioned. Well, it depends a little on how well you're getting along with your neighbor. It really is. It's basically kids' school. Eurovision is basically kids' school. Yeah, it's like all just a high school calf. I know, the Nordic countries are really chill with each other. Of all the regions that are currently the most chill with each other, it's probably Scandinavia. Like, yeah. I don't know. I don't know how Canada would do against the US in a singing contest. Never thought about that. Not particularly. Oh. I don't want to take. Maybe I need to take. Denmark and Sweden are super chill. There hasn't been any beef for a long time since the Viking. Well, not literally since the Viking ages. It's also funny that this queen is getting, well, it's trapped in the way that it's gonna get forked if it moves. So therefore, his best choice is to just lose it anyways. So technically, yeah, I've been to Denmark a ton. I used to live in Finland, so. Oh my gasp. This is not good. This is really bad. Oh. No, it's really bad. So he has rook here if he sees it. He did. Now we just need to flag. In Finland, yeah, it's really cold. Would not recommend. No, I got myself checkmated. I've been around Denmark a bit. I've been to like Copenhagen a few times. I've played some tournaments elsewhere. But I'm from like northern Finland though. I'm from Oulu. Copenhagen is really nice. Copenhagen currently has some of the best food in the world. They've got Noma and they've got, is it the Alchemist? But I've really wanted to go to Copenhagen for a while now. But the thing, I can't just plan a trip to Copenhagen, because if I go to Copenhagen, then I'm gonna want to visit Oulu, and then going up north in Oulu. Yeah, basically. Sums up my life very well. But I've been to like 50 countries or something. But I'm gonna admit, I have not really seen that much of those 50 countries. Like, I've traveled a ton, and it sounds really cool on paper, but a lot of it was literally only getting to see the arrivals hall, the hotel, and the playing hall. That was my life growing up. Did not have a lot of time to actually see a place. I just got to say I've been to the country. Because when I used to travel for chess tournaments, we were always like on a pretty tight budget as well as timeline, because I had to go back to school and I couldn't miss that much school. So we would go, we would just play the tournament, and then basically I would be like, yeah. And my parents were really strict about me having a good performance at the tournament. So I would have to perform really well. And if I performed really well, it meant that I would have no time to see the city. And if I performed really poorly, then I was punished by not being allowed to see the city. So basically, I never got to see any cities. Regardless. Regardless of the result, there was some reason why I wouldn't be able to go and see anything. No city for me. Yeah. That was the life. It's alright. I get to travel nowadays a lot more for leisure. Nice little center checkmate. I'll take it. Yeah, I was basically Dobby, if Dobby was forced to play chess all the time. I also got to see the winner's podium though, so that was nice. Now as a chess streamer, I see the city. Now as a chess streamer, I get to... People pour me entire bottles of wine into a single wine glass when I go visit their chess club, and it's really nice. Thank you, Blitz Society. Every time I go to Blitz Society, my wine glass is like so full. I'm like, damn, you guys don't need to, you guys can actually just pour me a glass of wine. You don't need to pour the bottle into this glass. But they treat me really well. One of the owners actually gave me an entire bottle once of like this vintage, like from his grandpa's cellar. It was so cool. It was vintage Gewürztraminer. And it's pretty hard to come by aged Gewürztraminer, so yeah. It's really cool. So it comes with a lot of advantages now. Now I get to do all the things I enjoy. I did finish it, yes. Yeah, it was too good to not finish. I sometimes miss Finland, but Finland's very cold. So it's very much a sometimes. I think I like it in theory. It's a good country to grow up in. For sure. As a kid, it was really nice. So I'm very grateful for having been able to grow up in Finland. I would not live in Finland as an adult. Oh no. No Joe Burrow in your draft. What will you do now? Oh, the Christmases were always the best part. Oh, I love Finnish Christmas. Finnish Christmas is so nice. It's very, very, very Christmas. Peak Christmas. It was like 24. We had one day with full 24 hours of darkness. I was 200 kilometers away from the Arctic Circle. So we would have one day where there was 24 hours of light, like sun, and one day with 24 hours of dark. I don't know what kids do in Finland for fun. I have no idea. I never got to be a kid in Finland. Yeah, there were a lot of northern lights. They're not as vibrant as they are, for example, if you went to Iceland or something, but they were still really pretty. Lived there for like 10, 11 years. I went back a couple of times as a kid. Not as a kid, like as a teenager. Got to spend like a half year of high school there, basically. So that was nice. Oh? I learned Swedish and forgot all of it. I can say "Jag pratar svenska," and that's about it. Exactly. You can see that sunrise is on Tuesday. It'd be so funny. But Finland's not nearly as, like, mountainous as Norway or something. It's still pretty up north, but it's not... Like, it's nice. It's not crazy. Yeah, I think maybe it's further from the Aurora Belt. We didn't get that crystal clear auroras. We would get a lot of, like, green lights and stuff in the sky, like, all the time. In the winter, you could see it all the time. But it wouldn't be like... You know how people take those beautiful pictures and they post it on National Geographic? We don't really get as much of that in Oulu. We get some, but not that much. Yeah, Oulu is cold. That's not a warm place. Yep, a lot of stars, not a lot of light pollution. Ate reindeer meat all the time. Reindeer meatballs. Not an uncommon meat. It's not the most common meat, but reindeer meat's delicious, by the way. It's just gamey. Have you ever had venison? If you've had venison, it's basically like venison, but better. I like reindeer meat more than I like venison. Depends on the preparation. Sounds like your meat was overcooked. Yeah, like elk. If you don't like gamey meat, then it's probably not for you. I like gamey meat. I like bison. I like buffalo. It's all about the prep. If you don't prepare your meat well, and it ends up being dry, that's not the meat's fault for being dry. That's your fault for overcooking it. Or whatever prep method you had. No, Finnish is not easy to learn. I mean, it wasn't that hard to learn because I learned it from such a young age. But as an adult, I would have no interest in learning Finnish. I would be like, no thank you, this language is crazy. Why the hell can you conjugate this in 400 different ways? Ew. But yeah. I've had a really interesting life, it's true. I like living in Finland. I wasn't born there. I actually lived in France and China. So I was born in China and then I moved to France when I was 3 and then I moved to Finland when I was 4. So it was all really cool and stuff as a kid, but yeah. I am not close to 25. We were like halfway there, but... Oh, free queen. Bro's helping us. No, Finnish is very different from the other Scandinavian languages. I can understand a little Swedish because I learned Swedish. And then I can't really speak any Swedish. So like by that logic, I can sort of understand Norwegian and I can confidently tell you that Danish is the worst sounding of all the Scandinavian languages. No offense, Danes. I don't know what you guys did to your language, but like, holy crap. That is not a good representation of what the Scandinavian languages should be. You guys, I don't know what happened, man. I don't know what y'all did. But yes, I will stand by that. I think the nicest sounding of the Scandinavian languages is... I think Norwegian and Swedish are pretty nice sounding, both of them equally. And Icelandic starts getting into the territory where I can't understand, almost can't understand anything, even though it's technically the same family category. But then if I hear people speaking Danish on the streets, I'm immediately like, oh yeah, they're Danish. Like, I can just tell that they're Danish. It's so funny. Happens all the time. I'm like, wow, that's a really strong Danish accent over there. But... yeah, anyways. So, it's such a strong Danish accent. Yeah. I can't speak Danish, no. But like I said, I can sort of marginally understand Swedish and Norwegian. The only thing I can, like, discern about Danish is that people are from Denmark. That's basically it. Yeah, I don't know what happened with Danish. I don't know. But as far as, like, the language tree goes, Finnish isn't even Indo-European. So, sounds nothing like Hungarian. Sorry, sounds nothing like Swedish, sounds nothing like, Norwegian or Danish or anything like that. Biggest misconception is that Finns are able to speak the other languages. We do not speak the other languages unless you actually learned it, which a lot of people did. There's a lot of Swedish Finns and there's a lot of Finnish Swedish people out there. Like if you ask Anna Kramlin, Anna's like grandmother is Finnish. A lot of Finns moved away from Finland like around that time because of famine. Finland was extremely poor back in the days, so a lot of people were starving, and this isn't that long ago. So a lot of people left, and that's why there's a lot of Finnish. There's a lot of Finnish Swedes and a lot of Swedish Finnish people. Back in the day. Oh no, I blundered that. Damn. Yeah. I would remember my history teacher always telling me stories about how they would like have a communal potato like bin in the middle of their town, and everybody would toss like potatoes in there to make vodka over the winter, and you just know if you had vodka that winter, somebody would starve. Anyways. There's a lot of Finns in Michigan. There's also a lot of Finns in this little town in Canada called Thunder. I can't remember what it's called now. It's like Thunder something, but yeah. Hashtag worth. Yeah, there's also Finnish Russian Finns. Or Finnish Russians, because there used to be an area of Finland called Karelia, which unfortunately is now Russian, but... Thunder Bay, thank you. Yes, there's a lot of Finns in Thunder Bay. Fun fact. Yeah, that too, Thomas. A lot of Finns out there. I do not know about this Daikin. Yes. Spanish and Hindi are closer on the language tree than Finnish. Which is why Finland isn't even really considered Scandinavia. It's the Nordic country, but not Scandinavia, because culturally it's not Scandinavian most of the time. So. Finns do! No Berlin allowed here. Ah. Oh my god, I lived so far north of Helsinki. I love it when people are, when I tell people, oh, I live, like, yeah, I lived in Finland, and people are like, oh, like Helsinki? Bro. I lived way further north than that. I was up in the Arctic. True, to be fair, everything is north of Helsinki in Finland. This is valid, yes. But I lived much further north than Helsinki. Can't even take it. I have it pre-moved, but they can't even capture. Not my queen! Ugh. Sad. At least I only lose 4 points. Oh, shucks. Well, I lived exactly in Oulu, so... Good guess! Good guess. You got it. Everything in between is fake, exactly. Yeah. Finland's funny that way. No. Oh, I misclicked. It's alright, I'm still gonna flag him. I hope. As long as I don't blunder checkmate. Chances are hopefully good. Oh, chances are no longer good. I did blunder checkmate. I did not beat him, sadly. There's a lot of scientific research up in Oulu. I mean, there's really not much to do in Oulu, so you gotta find things to do with your time. Yeah, I reached the 2400 goal. Exactly. Yeah, cold plunges are a big thing, but instead of cold plunging in like an actual tub, you just kind of dunk yourself in the lake or the river. Whatever your personal preference is. Oh, I was actually gonna do a Divine Sword Irelia cosplay today, but I decided to save it for a different time. Because I can't play League today. I was just zoning out, thinking about how I really want to go to this concert in Vegas on the 31st. But guess what? I don't have time. Story of my life. It's fine. I don't know who Morgan J is. No, this is a G-Dragon concert. Yeah. It's like at the T-Mobile Arena. He's on his... He hasn't done a concert in maybe 7 years. And he's doing like a mini world tour, basically. G-Dragon is... Actually, I don't know if G-Dragon is my favorite artist, but... Trying to see if there was a way to make it work, but I don't think there's a way to make it work. Bum, 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 bum. This is such a good playlist. Oh, he could have just taken this for free. It's fine. Okay, I'll take that for free. Is that a band? Feeling slow. Well, now it's draw, I assume. Yeah. Probably could have, if I had spotted that and just taken it, it might not have been a draw, but now it definitely is a draw. It was looking so good for a bit. Oh. Thanks for the confidence, Mickey. Rip Elo. For a bit. It was looking good. I was so close. It's alright, that's how Bullet goes. With the swings. It's part of the game. The JABBA gods! I'm in a bit of a pickle. I will admit this. I probably should just be playing faster. Oh, the Gap ad with Cat's Eye? I freaking love it. Loved it. Remember when I was talking about the whole ad thing and how they could have just done a better job with it? A clear example of doing a better job with it. Whoever is on Gap's marketing team is a genius. Oh, I don't even want to play this anymore. The JABBA... I do think it's kind of long for an ad, but to be fair, it is Cat's Eye, and they're like a music group, so... You know, I think dancing is a big thing for them. But I do agree that's a touch long. But the shortened dance is shorter. What a surprise. But yeah, I really liked it. I mean, I don't even really like Cat's Eyes. Like, I don't like their music. I like them as a concept, and I like their individual aesthetics. I think Gnarly is a terrible song. But yeah. Apparently, I don't know which of the voice actresses for Huntrix actually ended up doing a cover of something. Or like a diss track for the Saga Boys, I think it was. Which is actually really, really cool. But... The only music I listen to these days is Korean, to be fair. Like, specifically, not even from K-pop groups or anything, just specifically in Korean. It's really the only music I've been enjoying. Everything else has been... I don't know. I have not liked... That's cool. I have, actually, where they just hydraulic press things. Yeah, I've seen that. I have seen it. You can listen to music during poker hours. Oh, oops. I do not speak a single word of Korean. I can say, like... I don't actually know a single phrase. But growing up, I just always really liked Big Bang. And then I really like Shiny, like Lucifer by Shiny, and then I really like BTS, and then I really, yeah. I've always just liked K-pop. I know all the lyrics for Blue, and then just can't speak a word. But that's the concert I wanted to go to in Vegas, was for G-Dragon, who was the lead rapper for Big Bang. But I really like that. I would have really liked to go to that. But But I'm honestly not too concerned about, like, yeah. Oh, Gnarly is awful. Her song. Gnarly is, like, terrible. Yeah, I sometimes look at what the lyrics mean, but I really like the beats. And I really like music that I don't understand, because whenever I start actually listening to music, which is why some of the only music I listen to other than that right now is extremely cheesy 2000s dance pop. So think like Kesha or Britney or Lady Gaga. I just don't care that much what their lyrics are, but the beats are sick. The moment I actually start listening to modern day lyrics, I'm just like, please take this song off of my rate. Like, no thank you. Yeah, I love K-pop Demon Hunters. It's such a good movie. And then outside of that, I'm trying to think what else I really enjoy at the moment. There's not much I really enjoy, which is why I've been just reverting to listening to K-pop, because I don't understand. I don't understand any K-pop, any Korean. So I'm just like, okay. I bet if I understood the lyrics, I would like it less. Which is why when I listen to rap. Rap is the one other type of music that I do like, but I very specifically like Eminem or NF. I don't like all rap. You know? I'm definitely a little bit more picky about my rap. I agree, NF is good. Yeah, exactly, Hixa. And honestly, look, the less I know about it, the better. I don't need to know what the lyrics mean. I'm really, truly okay. I am truly, truly, truly okay. It's just much more melody that I enjoy. Exactly, Rurf. I don't like lyrics like that. Which is also, you know what? I really like Glass Animals. I like some alt stuff. I like Muse. Like I said, I like a lot of 2000s music. I like Tame Impala. I like that vibe. Those are good for long drives, for sure. Oh, I like My Chemical Romance. I'll listen to that occasionally. I do not like NSYNC. There's very few Western boy band type songs that I like. I really just enjoy Korean. I like some French rap. There's a lot of... Oh, I like Stromae. Stromae's really good. Really great artist. Big Bang is definitely my favorite boy band. But are they still considered a boy band if they're like 40 years old now? I'm not even joking. I was looking up G-Dragon's age the other day, and he's 37, and I'm like, holy crap. Bro has been around for a long time. He has been walking this planet for 37 years now, which is crazy. So, is it still a boy band, or is it more like a middle-aged men band? It's a man band. But I was just like, damn. Like, if you really think about it, all the Gen 2, whatever that generation of the K-pop bands and stuff like that have all gotten so much older. And I'm just like, well, it's still the music I coincidentally enjoy, so, you know. Oh, I think my Star Wars playlist ended. Divorced guy band. I agree. That generation made the best music. 2000s was the banger time for music. I love 2000s dance pop. That's just a concept. Now we get songs like Gnarly. Oh no, I blundered. Don't even remind me of Gnarly. Oh my gosh, please. I've had to listen to that song way too many times while scrolling on Insta, and it's like, oh. It's so bad. It's actually so annoying. I'm not playing it. That's terrible. Yeah, but I have to look for trending sounds every now and then because I haven't hired someone to do it. And I'm just like, oh, I regret it. I should hire someone. Just so I don't have to listen to this. But yeah, Gnarly is not one of my favorite songs. I disagree. I think there's a lot of good music out there. I think it's just hard to filter through. And then I just get lazy, so then I just revert to listening to whatever I know is good. There's way too much bad music, I agree. That's available to us way too readily. I did not need to have all these options, you know? I don't even mind TikTok music all that much. It just needs to be a good song. Like, Heat Waves was way overplayed by Glass Animals, but it's one of my favorite songs. And I really like Glass Animals. So, I don't think that's entirely true. That TikTok is like the worst. It's just far and few in between to have like actual good music. Alright, flagged him. Heat Waves? Heat Waves is a good song. Overplayed? Yes. But objectively speaking, I think it's a good song. Oh, they're bringing the chess musical back? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So the reason I know that there's a musical about chess is because when I was in Bangkok, I met Anna Cranling's dad, of all people. Like, literally physically ran into him in Bangkok, Chinatown. And then my editor for that reel put, like, like, whatever supporting track for one of their songs, I guess. And I was like, wait, there's a musical called Chess? And I had no idea, but it was really interesting. So now we know there's a musical called Chess. Apparently it was about the Cold War. What a surprise. Yeah, one night in Bangkok, apparently. Allegedly. Yes, it is about chess. It's about the Cold War and chess. So for those of you who don't know, apparently during the Cold War, a big part of the Bobby Fischer versus Reshevsky, I don't remember now, match, which was played in Iceland, it was a really big deal because it was basically between the Soviets and... It was actually not technically composed by ABBA. It was composed by 2 people from ABBA. That's my understanding of it. I did a little research. Sorry, Spassky. Close enough. They all blend together, man. If you're a chess player from before the 2000s... Yes, so it's technically 2 people from ABBA who did it. Anyways... Is that not his name? I'm very bad with chess history. Like, really, really bad with chess history. I have all these blurbs about random days and random champions, but if you asked me to name any of them in order, I would never be able to tell you. Like, I know at some point... There was probably, like, a world champion named Alahain. And Capablanca and stuff like that. I do know Garry Kasparov, obviously. I mean, I know the more recent ones, but, like, pre-2000s. Or really, like, pre-1990s, I guess, I would really struggle. Like, I know about Karpov, obviously. There's, like, Spassky. There's Korchnoi. There's Botvinnik, Petrosian, and... yeah. Tal. There's Tal. Steinitz is the first ever world champion. I don't really know if there's anybody else. Wait. Those Steinitz? Alehin? Right? Capablanca? Spassky? Botvinnik? I don't know. I really have no idea. But regardless, anyways. Yeah, oh yeah, Korchnoi. Korchnoi. Fischer. And then there's, like, obviously Vichy Anand, Magnus, Gukesh, Kramnik. Petrosian. I said Petrosian the first time around and now I forgot about him. No, I have an actual JABBA outfit. Oh, there's Lasker. Hikaru was never a world champion. I know. Yeah. Oh yeah, obviously there's Carlsen. Hell yeah, Mitchie, nice. Well, I'm only listing classical world champions because unfortunately, back in Steinitz's day, I'm not even sure they had invented clocks yet. They were probably still playing with like a literal sand hourglass. To measure time, one had to either burn a piece of string with fire to see how long they were taking, or they had to use sand to have it drip down. So, you know, playing bullet was a little challenging back in the 1800s. No, I'm joking. But seriously, I don't know if they had clocks. I actually have no idea if they had clocks back then. No, the Apple Watch wasn't invented back then. And neither were bullets. In fact, they were probably using sundials. They didn't, I was there. Yeah. Back in their day, if you wanted to challenge somebody to, a pistol duel, there were no pistols, so you actually had to challenge them to fencing. No, jokes aside, I have no idea when chess clocks were actually invented. Yeah, exactly. Spassky resigned by telephone to make Fischer world champion. Wait, there were telephones back then? Okay, so let's say it was 1963 or whenever they played this match, because I don't actually know. Were you able to call somebody from across the ocean if you wanted to? Like, when did the transatlantic pipes thingamajig get invented or like put down? Oh, so they literally could have called. Wow, so back then, if Spassky and Fischer wanted to talk each other, they literally had to like send mail by like paper. Wait, that's crazy. Wow. I've never thought about that. So if they were to arrange a match, they couldn't just go like, hey bro, I can't make it on Friday. Can we do Sunday instead? That's wild stuff. Yeah, paper mail. Nice. Hell yeah, Ulan. Finland has such great outdoor gear, I mean, it makes sense. Snail mail, literally snail mail. So when did we get internet? Oh, 1980s? Okay. That's not that long ago. Telegraphy? Is telegraphy like the Morse code thing, Yimajig? I can't imagine a day and time before internet. It seems so inconvenient. Oh, I'm so glad I live in a world where we don't need to take phone calls anymore. I think texting is the best invention ever. Imagine traveling without Google Maps. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, my parents gave me access to the internet when I was really young because I was bored out of my mind living in Finland. Like, literally bored out of my mind. Yeah, you had to find a phone and everything, too. That's crazy stuff. Bum, 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 bum. Brought them. I remember that. I remember my dad printing out maps, and we had to follow them through the Finnish forests, and we would always get lost. Okay, it's time for the JABBA cosplay! Alright, have fun, Slipster. Are you guys ready for this? Oh, this is gonna be great. we got this awesome costume! So, this is an JABBA costume. I don't know where the face is. Hello, Redbird. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. I don't know where I put the, I don't know, leg holes. Oh my god, I don't think it has leg holes, guys. Okay, I think before I get into this... Oh no, it has arm holes. Okay, this is actually not that bad. One sec. Oh, it's going to inflate. He doesn't have legs. This is true. I do have a very swishy tail. Okay, I gotta put my hair up for this. I don't know where the face is. I apologize. I have genuinely no idea. Hello, Oregano. You remember this. I love that. Hell yeah. Oh, thank you, Slipster. I'm glad you like the cosplay. Okay, we're putting the hair up. Thank you so much, Slipster. Ooh. Ooh. That's my JABBA talk. Okay, we're gonna zip it up. It would be nice to have a friend for this. Ooh. Yeah, I was just gonna do the makeup or something. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to inflate it right now. Thanks, Nor. Thanks. Can you see it inflating? Very slowly? Yeah, that's the whole point of it. I'm trying to dip it up on the back. Oh, hell yeah! Look at this! Look at this, guys! Thanks, Crafty B. Yeah, JABBA got Kilo Team. Okay, we're slowly inflating. Wait for it. Fine. Okay, well, it's fine. Get ready with JABBA! This is taking a while. Is this zipped up, chat? Is this zipped all the way? It's taking a really awful long time to get zipped up, to inflate. Okay. Oh, it's inflating! It's inflating! Oh my gosh, this is so great. This is awesome. Would you still love me, chat, if I was JABBA? Do the voice? What does the voice sound like? Ooh. Yeah, what to do? I can do it like, you're gonna be the honest one. Yeah. I barely fit in this room. Literally, like my tail is so long. Hello? Any JABBA enjoyers here? The tail's still in the room. I literally do not fit in this room. But this is great. This is awesome. I wish I had them packed. Even the sleeves are like thick. You'll close the door with your tail? I don't know if I can. I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, I have an idea. Oh no, I deflated it a little. Okay, we'll wait for this tail to inflate again. How you doing? What is he like drinking here? I don't have anything like that. Yeah, all that weight training. Yeah. There's a nice breeze in here. I'm trying to get my tail to sit up. Okay, what about that? Alright, we'll just wait a little. I'll try to not move. Yeah, it's supposed to be a hookah, but I don't have a hookah and I don't use hookahs. So we're gonna smoke this conditioner. That's gold. Mickey Man, thank you so much. Yeah, we need to put tape on the ends. It's definitely leaking a lot of air, and it's taking Thank you so much, Mickey. Okay, look, we're just waiting for the tail. How did it look? Alright. I mean, was that close enough? It's like impossible for it to fully inflate because I just keep walking around and leaking air everywhere. I mean, this is how he walks. He's a slug. What do you want from me? Yeah, he basically slithers around, so I'm just slithering. This is my best slither. Just slithering room to room, don't mind me. Trying to fit in here. I'm just doing my best slug impression. Yeah, we're gonna go out and pick up all the ladies in this outfit. No problem. Jabba did have money. It's true. He did have all the ladies. Look at that tail! Look at this tail! How can a lady say no to a tail as long as mine? Ain't I thick? Yeah, all the other brothers can't deny. Flip it, chat. Thanks, Redbird. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm happy. Jabba's happy to see you guys. Exactly. I don't really know how to do Jabba makeup. Here, we can try. He basically just has very red eyes. All right, starting to look I'm looking a little tired. Yeah. Exactly. He's got a much, his face is basically like this. Is this close enough, chat? Okay, wait. We can be a tad more accurate. Thank you, Mickey Man. Yeah. Okay. Wait. I don't think I can make my nose lumpy in the short span of right now, but Thanks, Crafty V. How about that? Oh, let's put this tail up here. Oh, it's not gonna go. Alright. I think that's the look. Pretend this is my hookah. Yeah, portfolio stuffer for sure. It's actually pretty accurate. Kinda like it. People should hire me for professional makeup. Nice. Okay. Need to eat those frog things he eats. JABBA. What does he say? Let me find a JABBA clip. Does he actually talk? I don't think he really ever talks. Okay. Ho 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 ho. Ha 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 ha. That's hard. That's hard to do. Thanks, Redbird. Wait, let me see. Does he have an English voice?
Don't stray too far, my lovely. Soon you will be...
Oh, he does have a voice. I don't think I remember these parts. Huh, I don't remember that. I do vaguely remember the laugh. Alright. Yeah, I think he talks in like, he doesn't really speak English, right? It's okay. Maybe I'm just misremembering. Whew. Okay, it is hot in this. It is actually really, 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 really hot in this. Here, I'll play you guys, yeah, he has a translator. Yeah, it's all subtitled. So he doesn't really talk. Oh. Here, I'll play you guys a clip. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get out of this. I hope you all have fun. BRB. No, not 2 hours of this. Whew. It's way too hot in here. Like, I am sweating. I am sweating. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, thanks for the reminder. Appreciate it. Okay, I'll be back. Oh shoot, sorry, did you guys not have sound? My bad. It's okay.
Hey, Jabba. Look,
Ah!
Jabba, I was...
You need solo.
I also have to wipe off the rest of the eye makeup and stuff. It's okay, I've seen this field, so. Oh yeah, this cool gremlin thing. Oh, I forgot how,
Jabba, a pave trip. You
That's great.
We have powerful friends. You're gonna regret this.
I remember all of this. Oh, there's the iconic Leia costume.
Master.
Yeah, I need to cover my mouth in green slime somehow.
Jedi Knight.
Whew. Damn. I play viewers in chess like maybe once a month. Give or take. If we have certain sponsorships, thank you, Elf, might do it a little bit more. So really, you just need to advocate for me to get sponsored. I really like the Phantom Menace. Phantom Menace is probably my favorite Star Wars movie. That or Return of the Sith? Revenge of the Sith? I can't remember which. I never remember which one it is. Look, if you get me a Disney sponsorship, we can chat. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, Revenge of the Sith, yeah. Oh, Ferrari sponsorship be crazy too. I love Darth Maul. Darth Maul is such a great villain. Yes. I watched everything when I was a kid, but I've rewatched all the Star Wars movies multiple times over the years. Yeah, I think Maul was supposed to survive though. I'm kind of sad they didn't bring him back, but they should have. Alright, so if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you're coming over to Twitch because we are going to be swapping over to playing poker, which is also when everybody asks like, oh, why are the YouTube streams always cut short? So come on over and say hi. Goodbye, YouTube. And, oh no. Testing. Hello? The mic cut out? Did it actually? Hello? 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 Testing? Can you hear me?